House Republican introduces anti-trans legislation that could lead to, that kind of exams for schoolgirls. That is a very long way to say he's a ped. I gotta say, this sounds very much like something I hope is not what it sounds like, but I very much fear it is. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going into AreTheCisOK, kinda like AreTheStraightsOK, but you know, with just a little bit of Florida man level energy sprinkled on top. And by little, I mean somebody took off the whole lid. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, because I have a bad feeling it's gonna need some wholesomeness after all of this. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I identify as a vaccinated person. That is my choice. Physically, I am an unvaccinated person, but mentally, I am vaccinated. Do please address me as such. You know, I recognize those price tags in the background. Walmart, what are you doing having some kind of focus group? Is there anybody that had looked at this and said that this was okay, or do you just let anybody submit anything for something that you can make money off of? Gents, do epic stuff. Ladies, smile. You're losing weight. Wait, does this mean like dudes can't lose weight? I don't want to be chunky anymore. I don't like this. Whenever I've seen people just put like weird stuff on bathrooms thinking they're funny, it more so just confuses me. Some say God is a man, others say God is a woman, or some other genderless force. This is why God is a he. Ah yes, please do enlighten the crowd, Mr. Tax-exempt Jesus Bucks. How many prayers do people need to give to get you another Lamborghini? I don't believe trans women are allowed in lifts. Something to do with the HRT they take. Read it on Stonewall. Ah yes, Miss Rosie Rose, such an enlightener. You truly are an acquired taste. You know what else is? Bleach, and I'd rather have that. Like, I legitimately want to know where you got your source on the correlation between trans people and them not being allowed to take the elevator. And don't even try to justify yourself if you got a tinfoil hat collection, because all of us know you probably do. Them pronouns are weird and don't really work well. Like, you have a single person who goes by they, and then a group of people, did they join them? Or you could say their name, but then you're just constantly saying their name instead of using pronouns as what they are meant for, like he, she, so replace their name further along in the conversation, so it's redundant. I can't be the only one that whenever r/teenagers comes up in some kind of post, I always think back to train wrecks and how much the posts are very much like it. They're bad, but you know, you just can't look away. These toilets are distinguished by chromosome notations, rather by genders. Honestly, more so, my dumb butt just keeps on thinking about Pokemon every time I look at this. And actually, when come to think about it, like, the places where you have the bathroom where it's only one person at a time, like, why are those ones separated anyway? Speaking of the confusion in the bathroom situation, yeah, are you a beer or a martini glass? First off, schmuck, that martini glass got fruit and it's got like 17 different liquors all in the same time. If I want to get drunk on a budget, I go martini. You can just stay in the back and laugh at yourself thinking you're cool having your wheat water and all. I'm gonna have something actually tasty. And for those who drink canned beer, congratulations, you're a SpongeBob joke. If a trans woman receives a blood transfusion from a woman who has never been pregnant, it could even possibly kill them. A trans woman needing a blood transfusion needs male blood. Ah yes, if you look in the fine lining, you can see definitely exactly what website this person went to get their information. Good old WebMD. Hey, you got a little itch on your arm? Nope, apparently you got cancer now. And honestly, now I just see a person coming in to get a blood transfusion and is like, no, give me dude's blood. Which honestly, that also kind of sounds like just an edgy sports drink, but at the same time, it also sounds stupid. God created them, male and female, Gen 5-2. Stop the ravages of transgender ideology. Why do I get the weird feeling if these dum-dums look through the own books that they brought to whatever this is, because we all know that these guys get a book on them, that they would find counteractive points if you just looked in the book at actual places other than looking for your exact answer detailed towards your own preferential idea. I gotta say, I'm just glad I don't gotta go to college campuses anymore. Like, I'm fine taking online courses, because that means I don't gotta deal with dumb stuff like this. Because honestly, I legitimately thought that every time these guys were here, they were just doing this to try to piss off people on purpose, with that being their sole intention. You know, the wanting to voice their opinion thing, but not willing to take the opinions of others. Why is every gamer girl either fat and ugly, mentally ill, or some transgender LARPing as a girl? Someone tell me why there's no normal girls playing games. Why are they effed in the head, and/or and face? And I have this
people.
Let me take a wild guess. The vaguely feminine username rejected your friend request, didn't they? Remember that time my gender class in college, some sis was like, if trans people want to be respected, why don't they just go green? Yes, it's an environmental thing that is the issue. Yep, just buy a Prius. That'll solve all your life's issues.
I am trans vaccinated. It means I did not get vaccinated, but I feel fully capable of doing the same activities as a vaccinated person. And if they discriminate against me and do not respect me, I will report them for trans vaccinophobia.
Why do I get the weird feeling that this is just gonna be the modern day copy pasta evolution of the whole attack helicopter thing? And this is just another wonderful example of why I have this theory of stupidity, that it is constantly evolving, adapting, and will never go away. I feel bad for parents nowadays. You have to be able to explain the birds and the bees, the bees and the bees, the birds and the birds, and they used to be the bees that used to be the birds that look like bees, plus the bees that look like birds but still got a stinger. Holy dang, I did that on the first take. Hey, what is going on with cis segment? Yeah, I don't understand any of this myself either. They say non-binary genders don't exist and then they do whatever this is. Yeah, no, I don't take anybody seriously if they address themselves, and the fact that there's a convention in Las Vegas covering the entirety of it is just very questionable. I could just imagine I'm talking to somebody and it's like, I am an alpha male. I'm thinking, no, you're a dummy. I have a student who is refusing to acknowledge and be acknowledged by her legal name. She is insisting that everyone use a name that she's just made up. I believe words matter, so I'm refusing to indulge. I imagine it'll end up with me being hauled to the HOD again. Yeah, you know, because if somebody wants to be called a name that makes them feel comfortable, that's apparently an issue for you, huh? Well, I'll tell you this right now. The name on my driver's license says Thomas, but because I was growing up and I was bullied a lot because of said thing, they kept on calling me Thomas the Tank Engine, and for some reason that stuck in there like a steak. I kept on wanting to be called Tommy, and it just kind of felt better. A little bit of a variation on the name, but it's something that I feel comfortable with. And really, I only go by the whole Thomas thing and like official things, like if I'm waiting in the DMV for stuff like that. But other times it's just Tommy. And I think growing up there was like a roster thing that said, okay, when I say your name, but if you want to be called something else, let me know ahead of time so I can jot it down and amend it. That I do definitely approve of stuff like that. Not like this dum-dum here where it says, oh yeah, even though you've told me, I'm going to completely ignore that. Now that the rainbow flag can't be flown on government property, I want to start seeing crosses put back where they've been removed, the 10 Commandments put back in courtrooms, and the Bible back in school. Why did my dumb butt almost read that as Bible black? But basically, so what you're saying is you want to get rid of separation of church and state? Although courtrooms already have people swear on the Bible, which is already kind of... I don't know. A lot of legal stuff makes me very, very confused. My friend is faking being trans. What do I do? My friend is faking being trans. She goes by he, him, and only says she is trans because it's quirky. She is faking and a freaking idiot. The frick do I do? She also has never experienced dysphoria, so she isn't trans and always talks about being trans. It's because she's hanging out with other trans trenders and fake gays. You are not trans if you have never felt dysphoria. She is really pissing me off. I despise her now, but we've been best friends for years, so I can't say anything about it. Please help. If the person actually told you they were doing it for a trend and that's it, then yeah, that would be a bad thing, but you went off and said that you would some kind of like gatekeeping regarding dysphoria that just don't make any sense. Like seriously, can't be this if not filled threshold through this means. That doesn't sound right at all.
I don't hate trans. I'm pan and very open to my sexuality, but I feel like that's what y'all should be doing rather than effing with biology. Nothing wrong with being masculine or feminine. Why add the extra BS? Is this just like a different version of I can't be racist, I have a black friend? Teach kids to change gears, not genders. Hashtag save the manuals. No, this guy is not associated with save the manuals. I like to drive stick shift if I have the opportunity, but not if I gotta deal with dum-dums like this. This guy is not associated with the Save the Manual campaign. Calling yourself a university does not make you a university. Honestly, I just never understood the difference between university and college. Hashtag accidental logic. Now do gender.
Buzz Lightyear has hair?
Yeah, let me guess, he's gender neutral too.
Look, just because you have a Twitter account don't mean you got anything smart to say. You can be online on social media and still kill the mood of every room you walk into. I am actually very much looking forward to the Lightyear movie since I really did like Toy Story, and and I think I actually did have a Buzz Lightyear figure growing up, and now that I kind of think about it, though, if I were to see him without hair, that would just be weird, although he does kind of look like Joe Swanson from Family Guy. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.